Hello my dears, I am so excited to bring to you today's video. Let's talk about conscious creation again. In our last video, I shared why creation from now on should be, and of course has always been meant to be effortless. You know, not only this is one of my favorite things to talk about on the planet, but also because it is one of the most important and powerful pieces of information about life on Earth that we all need to relearn and master now. We are just now beginning to remember this truth that we are a creator being. We have been creating our reality, although mostly unconsciously or automatically because of our subconscious programming. And we are now returning to creating our reality consciously. This means we are empowered. We're no longer this small, powerless, lowly being seemingly at the mercy of outside reality. This to me is the hallmark of what we call consciousness awakening at this day and age. It is a massive process. If you've been following my videos, you know almost everything I talk about and teach serves that end. I often say my work and my service from my heart consists of three parts. First is to empower, to awaken, and expand your consciousness through spiritual understanding. Here in these videos, you often get glimpses of that, but I really go all in my group courses and certainly my one-on-one work. And these information are a crucial foundation to becoming an effortless creator of our reality. Second, I'm here to help you heal and change your subconscious programming. This is a massive and continuous work. We are still most of the time operating under our subconscious or automatic programming at this stage of our consciousness awakening. If we want to create different lives, better yet, effortlessly, we must bring light into our massive and deep subconscious programming, or what I call limiting beliefs of all kinds, traumas of all skills within us. The third part is to assist you in practically creating and navigating a new life, especially in terms of taking off to soar, creating your own business, doing what you love, having both freedom and prosperity. With that, let's dive into this delicious topic today. Your wholehearted wanting is the magic to make anything happen. This is once again a more in-depth understanding of conscious creation. I thought a fun and effective way would be to look at the evolution of concepts and teachings on how you create your own reality throughout this whole time, and then you will see why we can come to the conclusion that your wholehearted wanting is the magic to make anything happen. Stage 1 understanding. You get what you think about. This was a mind-blowing idea for the world as brought out by the movie The Secret and the subsequent teachings on law of attraction and all the tools, etc. The main understanding in this stage is you get what you think about. So you're going to do everything you can to think what you want, not what you don't want. In an older video called Why I Don't Teach Law of Attraction, I have explained, of course, this focusing of thoughts eventually gets you that desired result. But most people cannot do that. It's because most of us are unable to keep that focus consistently, even with the tools of vision board, etc. Which is to say, we cannot stay on that energy frequency long enough to meet the desired reality as law of attraction promises. A quick example would be, even if a person keeps staring at pictures of richness and abundance, keep repeating and thinking, I'm rich, I'm abundant, I am creating wealth, yet if deep down he has a childhood trauma or limiting belief that he's not aware, that says being rich is evil, being rich means I'm a bad person, and I don't want to be a bad person, then you see he simply won't allow himself to be rich or prosperous, because no matter how much he focuses on those abundant new thoughts, this subconscious programming is dominant and automatic. Our subconscious mind is powerful and right now still drives most of our actions. So it makes him take automatic actions to align to that old belief, which is being rich is evil. I certainly don't want to be evil. so let's stay poor. It's as if we are this huge vessel sailing on the ocean of life, just like the vessel has a default navigational system set in place so that it's automatically sailing without a person steering the direction all the time. We have our own navigational system called our subconscious mind. It stores all programming we've received, the memories of emotions and experiences since the moment we were born. Our subconscious mind automatically directs where we go in life in terms of all subjects: money, relationships, career, or self-expression, etc. Again, an example we can all relate. The reason why money can be such a problem for most of us is because most of us grew up hearing lackful thinking or fearful thinking about money from our family or society. We grew up hearing making money is hard, we never have enough money, etc. These kinds of programming in our subconscious mind will take us exactly to that direction, which is to say, we experience that exact same experiences. We also find that making money is hard. We also find I never have enough money. So by thinking new thoughts, it's as if we are manually steering the direction of the vessel for some time, but then we can't always just think those thoughts. We let go of our hand. Then the navigational system takes back over and the vessel keeps heading the old direction, meaning we fall back into our automatic subconscious ways and then experience the same old result. This begs for the second stage of understanding, healing subconscious mind to easily attract. So knowing this, instead, we change the setting, the navigational system, which is changing our subconscious mind by healing the emotions stored in and then putting in new beliefs. By setting a new direction in the navigational system, this huge vessel just automatically moves to a new direction, or the opposite direction if you want. Using the example I just said earlier, let's say we help this person first heal the emotions around that old belief. This is key here. And then change that old belief into a new empowering and helpful one, which could be being rich means I can help others easily, and I can bring my loved ones comfort, ease, and joy whenever I want to. Then using different ways to reprogram this new belief into his subconscious mind. This will make this person make money easily and happily, and eventually make him rich if that is what he really wants. I can't help laughing here because it's also one of the reasons why many people don't get rich by using law of attraction, because getting rich is not really what they want anyway. It's just a mental idea that they got from the world, but there's no true heart connection to the idea of being rich. This also takes me to stage 3 of understanding, conscious creation, which is so liberating and empowering. That is, you create from your heart, not your head. To put it in a funny or lighthearted way, if you really, really want something, it will quickly happen. It's a simple yet profound saying as we're coming into the third stage of understanding. This state of wholehearted wanting is the most powerful state of creation. You could say all those big players, so-called mega successful people, they all share this in common. Once upon a time, they had a wholehearted wanting. This is actually what I mean, or many people mean, when we encourage you to dream. Dream from your heart. What your heart is called for. Wanting from the heart is where the true magic is. It's only when your heart so strongly resonates to an idea, or attracted to it, or passionate about it, or enlivened by it, however you call it, if you begin to feel strong emotion, then you will not be able to stop thinking about it all day, every day in your mind. Eventually, you begin to take actions. If you meet hurdles or challenges because of limiting beliefs or trauma, guess what? You so want it in your heart, it just won't stop. You face these limitations, you transcend them by healing and inner work without even knowing you're doing it. So one by one, sooner or later, you get the result you want in your heart. That's just how the creative process works in physical reality. Law of attraction is just another way to look at this creative process, the energetic process. This process is so coherent, it seamlessly happens for anyone who has accomplished great things. In fact, manifesting a reality we want is the process of self-transformation, self-healing, self-realization. By accomplishing a new reality, we become a new person, a more empowered being that has shed off a big chunk of self-imposed limitations, and realizing how powerful we are at creating the reality we want in our heart. So you can see when a person has this kind of wanting from heart, it really doesn't need to intentionally apply law of attraction to make it happen. And by passionately thinking about it, dreaming about it, wanting it so much to be willing to smash the self-limitations, law of attraction must bring her what she wants. So it's really time we understood what the magic is. The magic, the driving force, or the pulling power of manifesting any reality is this wanting in our heart. In fact, this want is not coincidental. This wanting or resonance is our soul or spirit's nudge for us to step forward, to evolve in that direction, because it's aligned with our soul path and purpose. Therefore, you can have even more energy to flow through you to make it happen. Now, knowing all of this, what is the highest route for us to take now? I'm sure you're answering with me at the same time. We must know what we want in our heart and live from there. But it's not an easy one for most of humanity because of social conditioning. Most people either don't believe it's possible to live what we truly want or stopped wanting altogether. But it's not a completely hopeless situation. We are much more resilient as human beings with spirit as our essence. What we need to do is to reconnect with our heart so that we can hear those delicious feelings of wanting for more experiences. And we need to dissolve the self-limitation so that we not only want, but also easily and effortlessly experience what we want. Here are a few things you can do. You can pick and choose, see what resonates with you, depending on where you are on your own journey of awakening, self-healing, self-mastery spiritually in this physical realm. First, stay away from the crowd. Really spend time with yourself. Not only will this make you feel less energetically exhausted, especially if you're usually spending a lot of time with others, but also gives you opportunities to be able to hear what your heart is trying to tell you and able to sense how you are doing inside, your feeling, your energy state. Which also takes me to number 2. Spend more time going within. Simply means quieting down your mind, doing nothing other than feeling all that you're experiencing in your body. The feelings, the sensations, the emotions, the energy state. This is a luxury for a large part of humanity, especially before the pandemic. Yet without this, we are going to always run around with our heart weighed down by all the emotional weights and operate mostly through our mind, which is again filled with self-limitations. Number 3, learn to heal your emotions, expand your consciousness. Once you start going within, you are telling yourself and your soul that you are getting sensitive and aware. You're ready to let go of the emotional weight you've been carrying for as long as since the trauma happened. And finally, you're ready to hear your heart giving you signals about how you really want to live in this lifetime with your bright light and spirit, your unique inner gifts. The simplest yet highly effective way of healing is still just to feel everything without any judgment. Let the emotions run through you and love and accept yourself completely through the whole process. I would also add that whether you're aware or not, doing this is a highly spiritually connected experience. For many, probably this is the first time they ever tasted unconditional love for self. Therefore, the whole journey of healing ultimately expands your consciousness and, of course, heals your energy. Number 4, let your heart flow in freedom, joy, and love. With healing, you begin to feel lighter and lighter in your being. You feel your heart begins to taste joy and freedom. Naturally, your heart will open up as it should. Just like when we were kids, you would want new experiences, adventures, life expressions such as careers, travels, hobbies, etc. To help you hear your heart and more consistently clearly know what you want, you can do some weekly or even daily exercise such as free writing on a notebook. I want this, I want that, I want that, I want that. No filtering, just keep writing. The point is to not block your heart's flow with a rational mind, which is mostly limiting beliefs again. You can also spend more time in nature, around trees, love an animal. These are things that naturally make you live from your heart center. So it's both wonderfully nurturing, but also help you get used to that heart flow, which is the natural state we'll be more and more operating in as we move forward as humanity. Number 5, master and transcend self-limitations. Over some time, as your heart is sufficiently open and ripe and ready to play, you will feel a heart wanting so clearly. You would just want to create that dream reality, whatever that may be for you. It will involve a process of facing self-limitations, meaning healing beliefs and traumas that usually would stop you from following that dream or make you create the same old results. As we've touched upon earlier in this video, this is an essential part of creating what our heart really wants. It's the whole point, in fact. What I'm here highlighting is a reminder for you to do it with an open heart, with empowered being, because now you know there's no true difficulties on your path to living that heart wanting. There's only self-limitations or limiting beliefs that you picked up along the way. Those beliefs will create matching external situations to show you. So you need not be tricked into taking that external situations for granted anymore. You can realize it's the beliefs or traumas that need to be healed. Whether this is about money, relationships, or career, or self-confidence, or self-expression, etc. Once you heal the emotions and change the belief, the external result must change for you. As you will see, these are things you can always refer to as you evolve spiritually and constantly master self-limitations we all picked up along the way. As you follow these practices, you will soon find yourself well on the path of living from your heart, creating what your heart wants, and you will be already living with aliveness, purpose, and fulfillment, even if you haven't arrived where you want to be yet. And that actually gets you the result much sooner, as you all know now. So I really hope you recognize the magic of reconnecting with your heart and all the beautiful life unfolding that will come out of it beyond what you can see now, if you haven't talked to your heart for a long time. I will see you next time.